I always wanted to be like Leonardo da Vinci or Pablo Picasso, but I was never good at art in my life at any point. And I'm still not. But I want to change this. So I asked AI, ChatGPT, that if I can improve my drawing. I'm gonna follow what I was told for a week, 30 minutes per day. At the end of the week, I'm really hoping I will get better. Let's begin the journey. First day of the challenge, I'm making basic shapes. It is very hard to even get straight lines. Look at this square, it doesn't even look like a square. What is this? I don't know why, but I have these spikes on the corners of everything. I'm trying to understand which way I do better, like the one motion drawing, like this, or like separate for each age. This, and this. To me, both looks really bad. Let's make a little bit complex shapes, like star. I'm really bad at making star. How to make even a star? Okay, you can arrest me. Okay, I quit making stars. This gets even worse. First day is over. Hopefully we made some improvements. Day 2. In day 2 I have some improvements. I think my table is not straight, so I'm gonna use a book, put my paper on, and I'm gonna use a pencil instead of a pen. Today is the day for drawing lines, straight lines, curved lines, thin lines, thick lines, and also making contours of the different objects. Let's start. One thing I realized, when I put my arm to the table, my drawing is a bit more shaky. When I lift it up, I think it's a bit better. When I put my arm, I feel like I lose my, I don't have it, but I lose my kind of ability to draw. I feel like the shoulder position is also important. Okay, this session is done. You can see all the pictures, lines, and the outlines. Today is day 3. Today's lesson is shading and value. I'm gonna do a little bit research before because I don't know what is that. And then I'm gonna practice the values and the cross-hatching. I don't know what is that. We will see. And then I'll apply these shading techniques to my previous drawings, which is gonna be probably more fun. Let's start. By the way, I'm also using ChatGPT to learn about these things. Roughly 10 minutes of reading and looking through ChatGPT. I got a little bit of concept of what is meant by shading or hatching, cross-hatching, stippling and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do them. Hatching means like lines from what I understood. Let's bring the day to work and let's add some shading to some of those shapes. One of the fundamental things when you do the shading is that you need to choose a point where you think the light is coming or where you want the light coming from. If the light is coming from this direction, the shade should be on the opposite direction, here. Okay. I can't believe I'm learning drawing. First time ever in my life. Another thing, it was saying that you can use a tissue or your finger to blend the lines or dots or the crosses together. So I will try. Oh hey, it does work. So it gives some smoothness actually, a little bit. Time is up. Day 3 is done. These are all my shadings that I done. Day 4. I'm gonna study of the meaning of proportions in drawing. Then I'm gonna study human proportions. Then I'm gonna practice it. Let's begin. From what I learned, I will try to do a human body with right proportions. Had the body ratio is 1:7 or 1:8, so I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, roughly 8 equal lines, and place the head into the first one. Eyes in the middle of the head. If you divide it to 2, eyes should be there. Actually, this looks right. I generally put eyes here, which doesn't look good. Oh my god, horrible. Nose here. Let's make a nose. From bottom of the eyes to the bottom of the nose, this distance should be equal to the distance from bottom of the nose to the chin, which is not actual, so I need to fix this. So something like this. Shoulders are 2 heads wide. So 2 heads long is torso. Since the head is one line, 1, 2. It looks a bit short actually, but I mean, it is what it is. Let's do it. So the legs are 3.5 to 4 heads long, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Arm should reach, if this is kneecap, okay, should reach hips and kneecap between there halfway. So let's make it something like this. Doesn't look too bad actually. This is the end for today. This is the result of day 5. Today is all about perspective. I'm going to study basics of perspective in drawing using ChatGPT. Then I will draw some road, hallways using 1-point perspective, which I'm not sure what it is, but I will try to learn now. Okay, this much reading was enough. There are some key points. The first one is the horizon line. It says draw a horizon line, which is the line that the eyes kind of look at, like the middle of the paper, and the vanishing point, a point in the somewhere in horizon line. So let's say this is vanishing point. Further you go from the vanishing point, the object will be that much closer to you, I think. End of day 5. I am actually not sure what I did today. Day 6. Today is all about textures. So I will look at some samples that I have in the room, like the eraser, I have rock, this kind of things, and I'm gonna try to replicate their textures on the paper. This is actually one of those days that I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. I was looking at the different objects and trying to mimic their texture, but it's hard to find exactly what the texture is because most of them are smooth, shiny, and I don't know how to reflect this on the drawing. End of day 6. Today is day 7, that means the last day of the challenge. I'm going to review what I have learned so far, going through all my drawings, then I will make a personal project. Let's begin. After careful review, I decided to make a landscape as the first project. Then I will make myself, because I made myself before the first day, so I can compare the beginning of the challenge and the end of the challenge and how much improvement I made in drawing. I will reveal my drawing at the end. End of the challenge. We started with day 1, day 2, then day 3, day 4, and day 5. Then we went to day 6 and day 7. This is the image I did today actually, landscape. This is how I draw myself today. It the end of the challenge, and this is how I drew myself at the day 1 of the challenge. Lesson learned. That means you can't just wake up and be Pablo Picasso or Leonardo da Vinci. This was a fun challenge. I think drawing is really hard. You need to spend a lot of time on it. I don't think I did a big improvement, but I think I still learned a few things. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.